there, good looking. Join me for this awesome chest and back workout. That is right. We will strengthen the chest and back with this superset circuit workout. Whew, that's a mouthful. And if you're part of the 21-day Fit and Fierce Challenge, hey, welcome to day 13. Now listen, you need some tools for this workout, so please grab yourself some tubing. It can have handles or no handles, doesn't matter. A pair of moderate dumbbells. For reference, I'm using a pair of 12s, and we need access to a wall. All right, awesome. Let's go get warmed up. Hello there and welcome. My name is PJ Wren and I'm a certified personal trainer, part of fitnesswithpj.com, as well as creator and lead trainer with over50fitness.co. Hey, I've got 3 decades here in the industry and I specialize in the over 40 body. So welcome to my workout. Now, let's get warmed up. As we do, I'm going to chat about this superset circuit workout. I'm so proud I could say that without twisting my tongue. All right, here we go. Let's get yourself onto your left side. Bring the knees forward, stack the hands lined up with that bottom shoulder. Now open this top arm and follow your hand with your gaze and then close it. So warming up into the shoulders and T-spine. So we're starting this workout out with a bit of a bang. We have 2 different Tabatas. The first one focusing on the pecs, triceps, front shoulder. The second Tabata focusing on the upper back, rear delt, and biceps. We will use your wall for the first Tabata and then your tubing for your second Tabata. And then we move into the circuit. Last one. Perfect. All right, let's go to the other side. Here we go. So we want the knees forward, so we kind of lock the low back in place here, so that the movement just comes through the upper back and shoulder region. Once again, if you can, follow your hand with your gaze. And we're trying to get that top shoulder down to the ground behind us. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Release. Come yourself into a high plank. You can be on the knees to modify. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Now keep everything still, and I want you to push the ground away and round the shoulders, round the shoulder blades, and now pull the shoulder blades together. Good, let's do it again. Push the ground away, keep the tush down, and now let the shoulder blades come together. This does take a little bit of practice. Once you've seen me, I want you to then keep the neck in line with the spine, so look down slightly or slightly ahead of you would probably be a better cue. And once again, you want to move through the shoulder blades only, so keep that plank. Last 2. 1 more. And release. Take yourself onto your stomach and grab that tubing I asked you to have. Grab at the very ends of it. Tuck your toes in and now straighten the arms. Bring the tubing so it touches your bum and then bring it back. The closer your hands are together, the more intense this mobility drill is. So if you have tight shoulders, you're going to want to walk your hands further away. Once you've seen me, once again, get that neck lined up with your spine. They call these shoulder dislocators. I know, not a good name, huh? I didn't name it. Good. Last 4. And 3. Keep those arms straight, moving through the shoulders. 1 more. And release. Excellent. All right. Take yourself into a standing position. Let's just do a few really big arm circles, making that range of motion as big as you can, going backwards or forwards. Doesn't matter. We're going to go in both directions. Let's do 2 more. Good. Now other direction. One more, and shake it out. All right, we're moving into our first Tabata, and these 2 movements to the 2 Tabatas will continue warming ourselves up. Now, we are using the wall for a plyometric push-up. So essentially, we're going to get set up, and unfortunately, this is the best I can do for the wall. So hopefully you can see me. Let's get yourself set up on your wall. You want to be in a plank position, leaning into the wall. All right? Hands are just a bit wider than shoulders. You're going to come all the way down, heels will lift off, nose to the wall, and then push yourself off. So you're pushing yourself right off, hands are leaving the wall, and then you land softly and do it again. 20 seconds, we'll shake it out. 8 rounds of those. Yes? All right, for you super advanced people, you can come down on the ground, okay, and do it, or off of a bench, but maybe try the wall first and then see from there, okay, because this is quite intense. All right, so everybody set up. Here we go. You want to lean into your wall. You want to keep that plank. Hands are where? That's right, a little wider than shoulders. Wrists are just slightly below the shoulders. Now let's bring the nose to the wall and push yourself up. So you're going to go a little fast, and as I said, your heels are coming off the ground each time your nose comes to the wall. Make sure you stop yourself, though, and don't do a face plant in your wall, all right? Time. All right, so shake it out. So we're getting it, right? Okay, we're going into round 2. Ready? Get yourself set up. Go. So we want to be leaning into your wall. And then from there, the heels, knees, and hips and shoulders are all in one line. We want speed on this. It's a plyometric. That means explosive power, push up. Whew. And we have 4 minutes of them. Time. Yeah. So I apologize that I can't move my camera. I wish you could see me better, but I think you understand how to do a wall push-up. And then from there, we just add that explosiveness, pressing ourselves back so we're standing upright, and then we fall back into the wall. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling my pecs, whoo, triceps and shoulders, big time. Time, whoo. All right, we're almost halfway. Okay, let's get set up. When that timer goes, it's 20 seconds. Go. Come on. Squeeze the tush in a bit. I want to make sure you hold this tight line with the body. Time. Whew. See? I know, you're probably thinking, a wall push-up? Really, PJ? I can do more than that. If you're not feeling it, get your butt down on the ground and do it on the ground. Go, number 5. But I think a majority of you will be feeling this pretty much against the wall. Woo! Whew. Yeah, this workout may leave a mark for tomorrow. All right, here we go. Number 6. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Press. Again, you want to be on an angle when your arms are straight. You're not straight up and down. You're leaning into that wall. The further away your feet are from the wall, the more challenging the push-up. You might feel your wrists a little bit. Hang in there if you can. If you need to shake them out, go for it, okay? Whew. Okay, last 2, and then we grab our tubing right away to work our upper back in a Tabata. Go, number 7. My chest muscles are fading. How are you doing at home? Oh boy. Ugh. Trust me, this is good for you. Time, I promise. All right, we've got one more, and then we grab that tubing, okay? Let's get ourselves set up. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. This is great, too, because we're building bone as well into the wrists and shoulders, because that's our point of impact. Whoa. Time. Woo. All right, let's grab that tube. Okay? You want to have some good tension, pulling the band towards the chest. Oh, wow, this is going to be fun. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Here's the side view. So I've got neutral spine, knees soft, abs engaged. As I pull, I'm trying to move through the shoulders, not necessarily the elbows, so I'm not rowing, okay? Good, now pick up the tempo. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Band is touching my upper chest, and then adjust more or less tube, depending on what intensity you want to work at. All right, ready? Here we go. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is the warm-up. Welcome to day 13, my challengers. So again, a little bit more explosive in this movement. We're using the tubing, trying to pick up the tempo. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah, I'm not very happy with me right now either, so let's just hang in there. You ready? Number 3, go. Good. Softness in those knees. Draw that belly button. I just broke my tube. That's how strong I am. I'm amazing. Woo. Oh, it's okay. I'm a professional. I just carry on. With a lot less tube. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh, that was my favorite tube too. Damn it. I gotta go back to physio, get some more. Ready? Go. Yeah, pay $100, go to physio to get tubing. I know it's probably cheaper to buy it on Amazon, isn't it? Hope I don't bust this one. If I do, we're gonna have to pause it and I'm gonna have to go get more tubing. Hopefully you don't break yours. My apologies if you do. But if you do, hey, that means that you're pretty damn strong. Time. Whew. What are we on? 4 left. At least it didn't go flying in my face. Go. Mind you, that would have been YouTube gold right there. That would have been a moment. Again, coming right to the chest. It's called a band pull apart, like you're trying to pull apart the band. Oh, feeling the upper back. Woo. I'm giving myself a pep talk inside my brain. Okay. Ready? Come on. Keep the tempo, all right? Establish your rhythm and then keep it for the 20 seconds. Okay, time. Better said than done, PJ. Oh my goodness, my mat's crooked. Oh boy. Okay, last 2. You ready? Of course you are. Come on. Time. Whoo, hoo, hoo. What do we got? We got 1 left. Oh, hallelujah. 1 left. Ooh, boy. Okay. Let's make this last one a good one. Ready? Go. We'll grab water after this. All right? Shake out the arms a bit and get ourselves set up for our superset circuit. Oh, boy. Come on, PJ. Time! Oh my goodness. Okay, usually I save this to the very end of the workout to do a high five, but I seriously think we deserve a high five now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. High five? Good. Well done. All right, grab a sip of water. We're moving into our superset circuit. You will need your band and your dumbbells, and we're on the mat for the entire time. All right, put your water bottle down, have your gear close by. We're starting with a plank up, and you can be on the knees or the toes. When we plank up, and you can take a quick peek as you watch me, when you come back up again on that second rep, I want you to lead with the opposite arm. So we're always leading up with the opposite arm. And then from there we move into a variety of other moves. In total, this circuit, we have 6 movements, alternating chest and back. So we're supersetting this workout. All right, let's get set up. Here we go. So again, you can be on the knees. Just remember, you are alternating what arm goes up or down. Feet apart, we want to keep those hips quiet. Working into your pecs, triceps, and front shoulder. Woo! And your core. So this is like a push-up. It's a moving plank. That's why we get that deep core muscle involved. Let's do one more. Oh. Time. All right, I got different tubing. You didn't know I left, did you? Okay, get your tubing. You can either wrap it around your feet or do what I'm doing. If you've got longer tubing, wrap it around the feet like so, so you're looping it. Knees are soft, and I want you to draw up through the spine. From here, pull the shoulder blades together, bring the elbows brushing by the rib cage. The entire time you're sitting nice and tall, ears over shoulders. Shoulders in line with hips, vertebrae stacked. You need to make this harder. You can separate the feet, creating less tube for you to pull, and you'll also feel your hip muscles engaged too. 45 seconds on the clock here, and then we move back to a chest exercise. Let's do one more rep. Time. That's a really nice posture move. We get all those upper back and mid back muscles. All right, let's use our dumbbells. Okay. On your back, elbows slightly bent out, moving into a chest fly now. Just the upper arm hits your mat, and then you fly the dumbbells back over the chest again. We want to move through the shoulder on this, so once you have that slight bend of the elbow, let's just leave it like that. And then if you want a little bit more work into the lower body, you can come up into a bridge pattern, pushing your heels into the ground and lifting the hips up. So as I said, we have 6 exercises. I didn't tell you how many rounds, though. We have 3 rounds of them. And we're supersetting chest and back the entire time. Time. All right. Bring your legs in what we call tabletop. So that means that they're up. Start with one dumbbell. Grip onto the end and then angle the bottom dumbbell that's facing you away from the head. Now move through the shoulders again for a pullover. I like a tabletop for the legs on this because it helps anchor your low back. Now, if you want a little bit more, you can extend the legs as the dumbbell drops. That's just a little extra sugar and spice if you're looking for it. However, as you drop those feet, if you can't maintain that neutral alignment in the spine, don't drop them any lower, all right? You want to be able to control your low back, use the deep core muscles. Time. Feet back down, grab onto the other dumbbell, place them so that they're touching and they're resting just above the belly. This is called a crush press. It's going to place more emphasis on the triceps. So press straight up and lower. Straight up and lower. So the dumbbells stay touching. Slow it down. Working, as said, triceps, but you've also got pecs and front shoulder. One more exercise of the circuit, and then we start from the top. Time. On your stomach, no equipment required. We'll work the small muscles of the upper back here, starting with positioning the arms like a letter V. Thumbs are pointed up, toes tucked into the ground, chin is in. Lift only the arms and lower. Arms are staying fairly straight, thumbs are pointed up to your ceiling. As mentioned, keep the feet on the ground. We just want to lift up through the arms working into the mid-back, lower trap area. Now, the second round will be in the same position, but I'm going to change the positioning of your arms. So we'll hit different fibers of your upper and mid-back through this whole circuit with this one move. Once your arms hit the mat, boom, back up again. Don't let them rest there. Try to keep the arms fairly straight. You might have a slight bend in the elbow. Time. All right. We just stay here for our plank ups. Top of round 2 now. So again, you can be on the knees to modify or high plank with me. All right. Feet apart. Keep those hips quiet and lower down and up. Now lower down, leading with the other arm and up. Okay. Seated row in less than 10 seconds. One more. Time. Woo! All right. So again, you can wrap your tubing around the feet. So I start with the tubing on top of the laces and then wrap it around. If you have a shorter tube, you'll just wrap it around the bottoms of your feet. From there, we make sure we've got that tall spine because this exercise means nothing if we're slouching and in bad posture. Remember, whatever posture you have when you're doing the lift is what posture you're strengthening your body to be in. So let's get that vertebrae stacked, ears over shoulders, slow and controlled. Moving into chest fly in less than 20 seconds. Here we go, right here. Give a pinch of the shoulder blades. Can you feel those mid-back muscles? Yeah. Woo. One more. Time. All right, grab your dumbbells. You can be in a bridge if you want to on this one. If you're doing the bridge, heels close to the bum, lift up, hands on top of the chest, elbows slightly bent, fly out. And again, it's just your upper arm that's going to touch your mat. Slow and controlled. And then the hands are coming above the upper chest, upper abdomen, lower chest. So not over the head. Time. Woo. All right, one dumbbell, or if you want to do both, go for it. Start in tabletop with your legs. Hold on to the dumbbell end that's farthest from your body, and then the one that's closest, angle it away. Arms fairly straight. Drop the dumbbell behind you and pull it back over to upper chest, abdomen area. And then if you can anchor the low back, feel free to add that leg drop, working into your core as well. We're working the big muscles down the sides of your back, called your lats. A little bit of trap as well. Time. Whew. All right, crush press. So this is with the dumbbells touching, one in each hand. Let them just sit in that upper abdomen area, and then you're pressing straight up, nice and slow, and lowering down, okay? Ready? Go. Now we're back to the pecs, front shoulder, and then placing a little bit more emphasis on the triceps. if you want to coordinate your breath on any of movements with dumbbells, or actually with any movement, exercise, you want to think about exhaling on the exertion, on the hard part. So on this movement, it's lifting the dumbbells away from the body, lifting them up. So breathe out. Now, if you get it mixed up, don't worry about it. As I tell my clients, I would just rather you breathe. Don't worry about the when, who, what, and where. Just breathe. Time. All right. We're on to our bellies again for that mid-back exercise. This time I want thumbs up, so thumbs up still, but arms are now lined up with your shoulders, so they look like the letter T. Let's give it a try. Lift up, squeeze those shoulder blades, and lower. Now everything else in the movement stays the same. Toes are tucked in, gripping the mat with your toes. Thumbs are pointed up, chin is tucked in, upper body is lifted slightly off your mat so you can breathe. And then from there, all the movement comes through the shoulders and shoulder blades. For some of you, this will be really challenging. And if it is, then hey, there's a wake-up call that we need to work your postural muscles. We need to stretch the front of your body and strengthen the back of your body. And this is one move that will help. Time. Whew. All right. Just like that, we're on our last set. So we have plank ups, knees or toes. Remembering, though, that we are alternating. Ready for your setup? And let's go. Final set. Now, don't go so fast on this that the whole body's moving. I want you to be really stable and strong, and just let the arms do their job. Seated row in less than 10 seconds. Time. All right, again, if you've got long tube, you're going to start by going on top of the laces and then wrapping around. Shorter tube, you'll just go right around your feet. Let's get that posture. Sit on those sit bones for me, nice and tall, and row. Slow and controlled. Give a little shoulder blade squeeze when you're right there. Good. Last few reps. Moving into chest fly with our dumbbells. Let's try 2 more here. 1 more. Time. Yay, that piece of tubing made it through this workout. Here we go. Now, if you'd like, add that bridge. Hands above the chest, elbows pointed out slightly, slowly open, and then close. Where people can go really wrong with this exercise is they straighten their arms as the arms are falling away out to their sides. Please don't do that. All right, your forearm doesn't come anywhere near your floor. That is a recipe for shoulder injury, especially as you build on with heavier weights. So it's just a slight bend of the elbow. In fact, I cue it. It's like you're giving a tree a hug. All right, so you're a tree hugger right now. Hug that tree. Good. Now keep that hug and close. I don't know why us trainers say tree. Time. Almost every trainer I know that cues that one says tree as well. All right, legs up. Trust me, we didn't learn it in school. Here we go. Angle that dumbbell away from the noggin. And ready, set, and lower down. Pullovers. Now, if you can keep that low back anchored, feel free to straighten the legs, heels to ground as dumbbell touches the ground behind you. So our point of exertion here is as the dumbbells come back up to center. So right here, we will blow out as the dumbbells coming back towards us. Makes sense, right? As the dumbbell's lowering, that's actually kind of gravity's helping us. Now we're fighting gravity as we pull the dumbbell back, so that's the exertion, the exhale. Yes, any woman over the age of 50 is fighting gravity, aren't we? Time. I don't care anymore. Here we go, crush press. Dumbbells touching. All right, they're resting just on top of the belly. Here we go. Actually, we are fighting gravity here with this workout. And press. Slow and controlled. Now we're on our bellies. Time for this final one, but we're changing the position of the arms. So take a quick peek. I want your arms to be like the letter W, face down, and then you lift up and squeeze the shoulder blades, okay? Ready? Toes tucked in. Arms like the letter W. Lift the arms only. Bring the shoulder blades together, then lower the hands to the ground. So the hands are about mat width, and the elbows are tucked into the waist a bit more. Again, just trying to create that letter W formation with the arms. As you lift up, you squeeze those shoulder blades, getting a really nice mid-back strengthening move here. I have no idea if that made any sense, what I just said. You can tell me later. Time. Woohoo! Well done, you. Let's sit back on the heels, open up the knees, walk the hands forward, forehead down to the ground. Whew. Now, if you don't want to flex your spine as much, you can use a yoga block and place your forehead under the yoga block, so build up your ground. Just stretching into the arms, shoulders, sides of the back. Come on up, thread the right arm under, lower down, extend the other arm straight up, or you can wrap it around the body and see if you can grab on to that right thigh. And untwist. Left arm, palm up, thread it under. Side of the head on the ground. You can extend the other arm straight up or wrap it around and grab onto the left thigh now. And release into a semi-seated position. So your legs are in front. Just walk the hands behind you and just lift the chest up. Nice gentle stretch of your pecs, front shoulder. So really arch the back, lift up towards your ceiling. And now bring the legs out. Knees are bent, toes are pointed up to the ceiling. Cross your hands, your arms, and then grab opposite foot with your hand. Point the toes. Oh, feel a very yummy stretch in the upper back. And then just let the head drop. I'm not going to let my head totally drop because my mic will hit my arm and it'll cause you some hearing discomfort, but I would love to see if you could get your head right in between the arms while you point the toes and separate the shoulder blades, stretching all into that upper back area. And a couple more breaths. Release. Have a seat, cross-legged, or seated on a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Interlace the hands, place them behind the head, pull the elbows back, and then once again lift the chest and heart up to the ceiling. Your head is fully supported with the hands, feeling a beautiful opening of the front body here. Now, right hand down, gently work it down so that you can walk the fingertips down, hopefully going all the way down in between the shoulder blades, and then a little lean away. So just give them a little extra love to the triceps because they did work pretty darn hard in this workout. The rest of the muscles, just try to relax. This one might be really tough for you if you have tight shoulders. So again, use every workout that you do as a way to get to know yourself better. We're not judging. Oh, I'm so tight. No, we're not doing that. We're just, okay, I need to work on this. Other side. I've been training people for close to 30 years now. And really, as we get older, you haven't lived if you don't have some sort of restriction or ache or pain. It's just whether you played sports when you were younger or if you've been sitting a lot because of a job, it's just the nature of things. So what we just need to do is pay attention to what our body's telling us, the wisdom that she's telling us, and for a few good men who do follow me here, and give it what it needs. And it's always movement. It always is. And release. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Listen, if you haven't already joined us on Over 50 Fitness or on Patreon, we can keep on training together with extra perks. I've got some information down below if you're on YouTube. And I'd like to thank everybody in both of my communities for their support. Mwah! Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next workout.